I'm not gonna lie to you, I could have done this video 2 hours ago, but I've been putting it off the same way I've been putting this action off for the last 2 months. I made a mistake, a pretty big one, and now I have to pay for it. And instead of crying about it and trying to work around something that I absolutely have to do, I'm going to do it on camera and make it a teachable moment for anyone out there who has their own business. So let's get into it.
Time has come, heartbeats, heart drums, won't lose myself, can't be saved, won't run. I'm living life, done trying to hide, love lost, I'm fine.
Hi, my name is Kirra Like Mirra, and this channel is all about self-improvement and business development. Personally, I have a shoe company, I have a clothing business, I make music, and of course, I make YouTube videos. If you're interested in any of that, make sure you stop and hit subscribe right down below. I'd really appreciate it, and of course, it's absolutely free. Shout out to my guest star back here. So like I said, I have a couple businesses that I started about 8 months ago. I started the website to go along with my social media on Instagram. I tried to connect those social media sites to Facebook to promote them, and I did something wrong, and I'm paying for it because I've been banned from advertising permanently on both of those Instagrams. The last 2 months, I've been doing everything I can to try to work around it, to try to argue with them and say, I didn't mean to, I'm sorry, can we go back and try again? Let me advertise, because these are my businesses, I assure you, and they are not budget. And I finally came to the realization I'm going to have to delete my Instagram accounts. I'll be losing just under 500 followers, which is fine because my projection for both of those is way bigger than that. I'm looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture is telling me I might as well nip it in the bud now, because I'm going to want to do advertising. I'm going to want to promote as these businesses get bigger. Not only do I have to look at the bigger picture, but I also have to think, it could be worse. I could have lost access to my musician Instagram as well, which would have cost me a lot. So I am grateful that it isn't worse. I am grateful that these aren't super huge pages yet. And I'm also grateful that I have plenty of content to choose from when I start the new Instagrams. It's just the actual action I've been hesitating on. So I'm going to do it on camera to make it a teachable moment. Not only that, we're going to talk about 4 of the biggest reasons that small businesses fail. If you weren't aware, about 20% of small businesses fail in the first year, 50% in the first 5 years, and 67% in the first 10 years have failed. That's 2 out of every 3 businesses that you saw are no longer going to be here in 10 years. Those are some hard stats, very intimidating, but a good thing to do when you see some intimidation is to know the pitfalls so you can avoid them. So let's talk about those and talk about where I messed up. The first reason that small businesses fail is finances. Money management is a hard thing for the average Joe. In fact, a large amount of people don't even have $1,000 in their bank account right now. That just goes to show you how poorly we handle money in general. Either they don't have capital or they're putting their money into the wrong places. How do you safeguard against this? Easy. Budgeting, advertising, designing, website maintenance is a great way to keep your money in the right place, but you must make sure you stick to those budgets. Otherwise, it'll all be for nothing. Very similar to gambling. When you go in with a specific amount of money, make sure you leave having only spent that amount of money. Otherwise, you might get caught up and boom, now you've lost more money and you're not getting that revenue that you were hoping for. And don't forget, it is 2021. It is so easy to get education on how to budget, how to finance, how to get more financing through so many government platforms. Eventually, I'll do a video covering how you can get funding for your small businesses. But today. Just keep watching. We can't forget another problem with financing, which is people not knowing how to price their products or services. It's true, we have a lot of friends and family who may have helped us get to where we are in our small businesses, but it's important to remember you can't give a discount to everybody you know, or you will not make a profit. You can't be what you think is customer friendly all the time. The point of being in business is to eventually make a profit. So let's not forget that when we're thinking of pricing. Another common reason that businesses fail is because of poor management. Now, that is a nice way to say that you are handling it wrong. Because of course, the highest person in a business initially is usually the person who started it, right? This could mean a lot of things. Maybe you're trying to do too much at once. Maybe you're trying to handle too many responsibilities and you need to outsource. This particular failure can also be attributed to why people say you cannot mix business with pleasure. Some people don't deserve the job. You have to be discerning enough to say no sometimes. Some of those harder decisions, like I can't hire my cousin, then you will be okay. Just take your time and pick the right person for the job. I must admit, I might be a little guilty of this. I've been holding on to a certain level of responsibility that I think I have to let go, but it will gain me so much more. As I said in my last video, I am always learning and I encourage you to do the same. Number 3, as far as what makes small businesses fail, is poor business planning. A business plan is a plan where you list out your method, your means, your reason behind making that business. It is everything that you are going to do to become successful. That plan is so important because it tells you the identity of the business and how you really feel about that product or service and how you're going to carry it forward, which is why one of the biggest parts of starting a business is brainstorming. However, one thing people tend to forget is that plan is a plan, and plans sometimes go wrong. Like in my case, I have now come up against a wall where I can either choose to go around it or keep trying to butt my head against it. I'm not going to get through this wall, so I have to adjust my plan. So this is a reminder for all you business folk out there. Don't forget to adjust your plan. Don't be so stubborn that you try to stick to something that is not a working model. Shift into the future, change your focus, do whatever you have to do to get that plan going again. In my case, that means deleting my 2 Instagram pages. In your case, it might mean something completely different. There might be another avenue that you can take. Just make sure you're doing that thinking to really figure out what it is. The final reason is poor marketing. That could mean a lot of things. Maybe you put too much money into your marketing, which would be similar to financial mistakes. Maybe you have the wrong person running it, like when I accidentally made a mistake and got my accounts banned. Maybe you just keep sticking to targeting a specific audience and it's not working, which means your business plan isn't going through. In the end, marketing is so important, and if you're doing it wrong, it's like literally flushing money down the toilet. Poor marketing can make or break a business. It is so important to grow, shift, adapt, and learn from the marketing, or there's really no point in doing it. It definitely should have a positive outcome from each experience, even if it's just a teachable moment like now. Yeah, I'm done procrastinating. It's about that time. I'm gonna see if I can pull up my Instagram so I could show you me deleting them. All right, took me a second to get here. Hold on, let me see if you can see. I'm gonna try to move this closer. Okay. Let's see. It says delete your account. Why do you want to delete it? Just say something else because I don't want them in my business. Boom. It is deleted. 1 down, 1 to go. Oh my God. I can't believe I just did that. See, it sucks because I just got a new follower and it makes me think like, oh, maybe I should keep it longer. But no, because I can't advertise, and that is the whole point. Oh, I'm getting caught up. Look, I'm literally procrastinating right now. Feel like physically sick doing this. Oh, I can't even put the password in. It's done. I'm not logged in because it's done. Ah! Okay. Well, I did it. The good news is I still have my musician Instagram. It is still very active. I can run ads on this all day in every way. It's not as big as my other ones were, but you know, it is what it is and it is what it ain't. So let's close out this video. That's all I have for this video. Thank you for being a part of this experience. I really needed you guys today. I'm going to put links in the description down below for my new Instagrams. Follow, you know, and if you like this video, make sure that you like this video. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. If you watch the video to right now, you are my favorite type of person. My name is Kirra Like Mirra. I'll see you next week. And don't forget, I do have another YouTube dedicated specifically to my music. If you're interested, click the link in the description down below. Get to know me a little more. Peace.